They say you're the master of your fate, captain of your soul, architect of your destiny. Cute, because if you've ever found yourself reaching for that fifth slice of pizza after promising to eat clean, or spiraling into a YouTube rabbit hole of conspiracy theories at 2 a.m., you already know the truth. You are not in control, at least, not entirely. Welcome to the chaotic circus known as your subconscious mind, the real puppet master pulling the strings, while your conscious self prances around pretending it's in charge. Spoiler alert, it's not. It's more like the overly confident intern with no real access to the company files. But don't worry, today we're diving deep into the murky, philosophical waters of your inner programming, and how to rewire that squishy mess upstairs before it drags you down with it. Let's begin. You weren't born with your current mental software. No baby pops out thinking, I must grind to be worthy of love. That nonsense got installed later by parents, teachers, society, and maybe one particularly traumatic 8th grade talent show. The ancient Stoics would laugh at how we blame our lives on external things. Epictetus said, people are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. In modern terms, it's not the universe that's gaslighting you, it's your own brain. Your subconscious is essentially a paranoid librarian hoarding every bad experience, emotional wound, and weird interaction you've ever had, and filing it under "this is who you are now." And the worst part, it doesn't even ask for your opinion. You flinch at compliments because your subconscious still thinks you're the awkward kid with a bowl cut who wet his pants in gym class. You self-sabotage job interviews because deep down, that librarian keeps whispering, you're just a fraud with a LinkedIn account. But here's the philosophical twist: what if you could overwrite the file now before you rush off to buy crystals or start chanting mantras in Latin? Let's clarify. Reprogramming your subconscious isn't about magical thinking. It's about conscious philosophy. It's about taking responsibility for the mess without blaming yourself for inheriting it. Existentialists like Sartre believe that humans are condemned to be free. You weren't asked to be born, but congratulations, you're now responsible for shaping your essence. No pressure. And that includes hacking the inner scripts that run your life. How? First, stop pretending your inner world is a mystery locked in a temple. It's more like an open dumpster fire you've been avoiding. Reflection isn't a luxury, it's a moral obligation. Take time to watch yourself. Where do you flinch? Where do you fold? What thoughts loop like a cursed Spotify playlist? Because until you observe the patterns, you can't edit them. Second, repetition. Not the soul-crushing kind you find in 9 to -5 jobs or bad relationships, but intentional, philosophical repetition. Your subconscious learns like a toddler, slowly, emotionally, and with terrifying persistence. You can't just decide to be confident. You have to feed your brain daily doses of self-respect. You have to act brave until it sticks, knowing full well you'll feel like a deranged imposter for the first few hundred times. Think of it like cognitive cosplay. You act the part until your brain begrudgingly accepts the new narrative. Nietzsche called this becoming who you are, which is funny, considering most of us don't even know who we are, just who we've been programmed to be. And here's a secret. Your subconscious doesn't care about truth. It only cares about consistency. So, if you feed it the same lie every day, I'm not good enough, it believes you. But if you start feeding it a better lie, I am learning, growing, and not entirely useless, it'll believe that too. Eventually. Let's not get overly romantic here. Reprogramming your subconscious is not a Disney montage. It's messy. It's unsexy. It involves confronting parts of yourself that make you wince like a vampire at a garlic festival. You'll have to unlearn beliefs that once protected you. You'll have to outgrow mental armor that once kept you alive, but now just makes you socially awkward at parties. And yes, you'll have to sit with discomfort. But here's the thing. Discomfort is not the enemy. Complacency is. So, get uncomfortable. Talk back to the voices in your head, especially the ones that sound like a tired high school gym coach. Question your beliefs like an annoying philosophy major who just read Nietzsche for the first time. And remember, you are not your thoughts. You are the one observing them, which makes you the editor, the coder, the philosopher behind the curtain. Now, if this video just caused a minor existential crisis, or better yet, lit a philosophical fire under your beautifully chaotic brain, don't let that go to waste. Like the video, subscribe for more mind-expanding, soul-roasting content, and drop a comment. What belief are you ready to reprogram? And what dark, deliciously complicated philosophical question should we tackle next? Because the subconscious may be a mess, but with the right tools and a bit of dark humor, we just might clean it up, one disturbing thought at a time.